everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brenda and today I met a friend. He's called Jimmy.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Yeah. So guys, this guy has a renovation idea. He does mobile homes or studio homes. If you're out there and you have a small piece of land but you want to build a house of your own at a cheaper price, is the solution for you guys. And within 21 days your home is done. Your home is done. So guys, I want you to watch this video and I believe you're going to learn something out of it. And if you got interested in this idea, I'm going to leave his email or his number in my description box in that you can contact him if at all you want something good like this. So guys, let me leave you to watch this video, but before that, my returning viewers, thank you so much for stopping by, and the new subscribers, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, and like my videos.
Her alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more, but tells a lot of stories about youth. Drinks more lately.
So where did you get this idea? Because it's not common here in our country. Yeah, where did you get it?
Okay, Brenda, that's a very nice question. This idea, I looked around and I realized that there was a niche, there was a missing gap. Accommodation happens to be very, very, very expensive in our country. Very, very expensive.
Yes.
So I sat down and I said, how can we have houses at a lower built rate, at the same time at a lower rental, whereby someone is able to accommodate something like this, whereby we build for your turnkey project, you come in and you're able to pay something lower. The idea was affordability. That's where I got the idea.
Okay.
That was where basically the whole ideology plays from. You look at a problem in society and find a solution for it. And where we are going according to the global population, people are becoming so many. So it means creative thinkers have to come up with alternative ways of building houses. And we happen to be Detach Innovation, and we are ready to give the world an alternative solution.
Wow, that's good. So what is the foundation? How do you start the foundation of it?
Okay. Yeah, the foundation, as you see, this is the 0 point. This is how we start. The foundation, we raise pads, concrete pads. So the house is not seated on the ground like the usual traditional houses. So we make pads that are casted above 2 feet. Then the house, we raise it above. Then we begin from there. We begin our technical construction ideas from there.
Okay. So where do you buy these materials?
Okay. Steel, good steel is available in this country. But then you have to definitely have the right sellers. The good example is Doshi. Doshi, that is one of the companies. Then steel and roofings. But I buy from roofings because I've been with them for a very long time. Yeah, so they are my suppliers of the steel. The ones who give you the steel, because their steel is really good.
Okay.
You can see that this pipe has been out for almost a year. But
it's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah.
So are these materials a bit expensive or they are fair price?
Okay, that's a very good question, Brenda. Materials, when you compare to the prices of the materials keep on fluctuating. But I will say that they are relatively good. Yeah. By the time we finish a house, a turnkey project, we can complete it at around less than 10 million. This is 3.6 square meters. So we can complete this at less than 10 million.
10 million?
Yeah, less than 10 million.
Okay.
Turnkey project, I mean the viewers may understand, most of them will understand me. That you come in, we don't give you the bed and the clothes, but you find in the rest.
The rest.
Yeah.
So what is the advantage, the benefit of someone to decide to build this instead of the local ones?
Okay. That's also very, very interesting question. The advantage of this method, or this method of building, this technology method, is that this house can be flat packed. You can dismantle it and take it to any other part of the world. Remember, I've told you that it can be put on a hill, it can put it on a swamp, you can put it anywhere. So it can be dismantled, you take it in any other place. Now when you look at most of the UN organizations that deal with refugees all over the world, this could be a very, very good concept of helping them out. It has broad advantages that even the ones I've not mentioned, but the advantages are so broad.
Okay. So what are the challenges that you're facing in this project? Yeah,
that's also
because we are in a country where we people are used to the other local structures.
Building.
Yeah, the traditional buildings. So what challenges do you face? Because this is a new idea. Yes, a new idea. So what are challenges that you're facing?
Okay. Actually, our people, basically, as you know, our people take long to adjust. They really take long to adjust to new ideas. But I will say it's just a matter of time that change will force the population to think twice to this cause that we are moving in, because already in the West, that's what is happening.
Yeah.
And remember, most times the things that are running in the West have always an upper advantage. These guys have, because their conditions tend to be harsher than ours. Now, from the perspective of global population, the way how the population is exploding in size, this is the counter solution to solve the other problem. Although people may not see it now, but with the time they will see it. Now the challenge that I'm facing is people adapting to the idea. But although definitely there are so many people who have traveled, very exposed people who have traveled, they have very, very powerful people who are not actually powerful, but exposed people who have gone out. And then I was also shocked. Most of my clients happen to be not the ones who have traveled. It's the ones who are here, but they are seeing the benefits of what they're doing. Yeah. So I can't call it a big challenge because people are exposed with information on the net. Someone doesn't need to go to Canada right now to know what is in Canada.
To know what is this.
Yeah, actually you could be shocked that I know what is happening in Toronto more than even the neighbor in Toronto himself. So basically with the internet, it has really helped us, but there are challenges, as I've told you. The pace at which people are picking is not gradual as we are expecting, but we are very happy with the moment, the speed at which people are getting this
adapting it. So when did you start this idea?
Okay, I started this idea way back in time. I remember even when I was still in school, I was inspired. I got this idea. I was inspired by. I found an old lady. I was going back home. It was around 5. I was in Kampala. That is our capital city in Uganda. I was going back, and I happened to have found a lady. She was around 65. All of us were going back home, but this lady was going to wrap herself in a box. I can call it a shack of boxes. That's where she was going to wrap herself. I felt really so touched. I said, no, people can't live this way. I need to make a moment, and that's where the story started.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a great idea and a great achievement. So in this community, have you gotten anyone who is interested in this? Like your neighbors?
Actually, I've become popular for this kind of radical innovation. Actually, my name is more known for what I'm doing more than me as Jimmy. People know me, especially Bob and Linda. These are my neighbors.
Yeah.
But the whole community, when you talk about the guy who makes houses that can be shifted, they will immediately know. So I'm happy with the community I'm around, and I like their support. Yeah.
Okay.
Did we talk about the cost? I think we talked about the cost.
The employees, do you have other employees? Do you employ people?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I have. You can't do this kind of work because it is very technical work. You can't be a jack of all trades within your industry, because we have carpenters, we have plumbers, we have painters, we have welders, electricians. So you can't do this work alone. It is impossible. You have to bring people on board. That's why I keep on even telling that, advising African governments that the only way how they can create employment to their citizens is to use us, the indigenous entrepreneurs. Because the truth is that if one entrepreneur like me can employ 10 young people below the age of 24, it means mathematically 1,000 entrepreneurs of our nature. Just compute that, you'll be shocked that most people get jobs within even where I'm living. Most people get jobs. So the only way how we can counter much unemployment in Africa is to invest money in indigenous entrepreneurs, because they always see ahead. They're always one step ahead of how they see solutions to problems. Yeah.
So how long does it take you to finish this? If at all it has flaws or...
Okay, yeah, this can roughly take me, as I've told you, we do a turnkey project. This can go, in less than 21 days you can have this house.
Wow.
Less than 21 days.
That's fast.
Yeah.
21 days,
Yeah.
not even a month.
Not even
Just
a month.
21 days.
Yeah, less than 21 days. You can have this whole house set up for you.
So you can do any design.
Yeah, we work according to the client's preference. According to, but we are more focused into this kind of housing because we are predicting what the future is calling upon. We don't go into this heavy 3-bedroom house. We are more focused in people with micro spaces. We are looking at, look at the space where we're in here. You can't believe that in this space it is less than 4 meters. Less than 4 meters. The square area is less than 4 meters, but we can put in 6 tenants above each other.
Okay.
So basically we are into micro housing.
So which means you can't do a house of, let me say, 3 bedrooms using this?
Yeah, we can use this method. Actually applies to houses of any dimension, but as we have focused in one area, we don't want to do everything.
Yeah,
it's what is killing a lot of perfection. Yeah, our people are not perfect in what they are doing because they jump to everything. So we don't want to be everywhere in construction. We want people to know us that when I have
a small piece of
space,
land,
I call it detached innovations. We want to be a household brand.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. So here, where do your projects? Do you rent or you own the place?
Okay, Brenda, that's a very nice question. Okay, what happens is that when I came here, I talked to the owner of the place. When I gave the owner of the place my idea, he was so curious. He was excited. Actually, he gave me the place out of excitement, not out of business.
Wow.
Although business was the second option, but when I told him that I do this kind of work, he was so excited, and he wanted to see how it works. So I lease this place. I don't rent it. Rent is more expensive than a lease, because with rent you are paying more money without knowing.
Yeah.
Then with a lease, I get my 2 million, I give it to you, and then I run the year. So I do my activities freely. And you also free. So I lease the place, and as you see, it's conducive to our kind of
yeah.
life. Yeah. We love quiet places, and this is the place where we think Africa will see so many good ideas here. Yeah.
So the price?
Yeah, the price, we at less than 10 million.
10 million.
You can have a studio setting of this house. A studio setting. It has a dining table, a bed. We make what we call Murphy beds, because remember, our area of thinking runs in micro-spacing. A micro-spacing thinker thinks because every space has to be utilized, but not squeezed. The person should not feel that he's in a squashed space. That means the level of creativity should be very, very high. So you find in a bed, you find in a dining, you find in a sink, you find in a shower, and a multi-purpose closet. Yeah. So at less than 10 million, you can have this whole house. Yes.
Okay, so my people, you've heard. Run very fast before the price goes high.
No, Brenda shouldn't scare you. We actually want the price to even go lower, because as I've told you, that the story was inspired from the lady
from the streets.
The goal is to make sure that people have houses. Why? When people have houses, the rate of crime lowers. People get hope for tomorrow, because Overa or Inenjuyu, because a person who does a homeless person has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
It means if governments can invest, that's why I still say governments are supposed to invest in us, not in dishing money to everybody. They need to invest in us, because we have the capacity to create jobs. The jobs we create, they will be able to get a lot of taxes in the long run. When people have a home, crime reduces. Crime is the root cause of so many rebellions. Everything runs on people not having. When someone has a house, he can't think of doing any kind of nonsense. Why? If his house is destroyed, where is he going to sleep? So a house gives hope for people. It gives the future. People begin knowing that I have a place where I belong. It gives sense of order in life. So I still insist that the government we should sit with them, and we see how we can help our natives. Yeah.
Okay.